السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Okay, so I've been just checking out flights around the southern hemisphere and just trying to hop from continent to continent and finding out just how ridiculous it is. So let's follow these planes and see if they can prove the plane. First, I'm starting in Australia, and I want to go from Sydney to Santiago, Chile, which Google Maps tells us is 7,000 miles. I've been using Fare Compare. Oops, wrong one. And you can use whatever you like. Just type in your to and from. Brings up all your flights, different carriers, and all your different scenarios here. So actually it looks like a lot of flights, but there's just 6 separate flights. And out of those, there's only one non-stop. There is one stop, and then the rest are all 2s and 3 stops. So we'll check out this one, or non-stop. And it says it is a 7,000 mile flight, 12 hours and 40 minutes from Sydney to Santieago. But I don't think this flight ever takes off. It's available only Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday also, to kind of pinch you out and make you do something different. This flight to from Auckland, it says it's one flight there, and then a non-stop from Auckland. I checked those out already as well. That would be a 6,000 mile flight in 9 hours, or I think it's 11 hours actually. Actually, we can look at it. Here it is right here. Yeah, it's 11 hours 20 minutes for 6,000 miles. But I don't think either one of these two flights are real. They're just kind of there to keep guys like me from figuring this shit out. Okay, so basically you can't do either one of these, which would only be 7,000 miles. Your next option doubles already. So you're looking at 13,000 to 15,700, and all of these flights up here are all going to United States airports. These are all United States airports. And then this YVR is Vancouver, Canada, and these are all Canadian airports. So basically, if you can't get one of these straight across flights, then your next options are either United States or Canada, which doesn't make any sense at all. And the time, holy cow, it goes from 33 hours to 55 hours, depending on what you end up with on these. So let's just take a look at the maps. I mapped these out, and look, it just looks ridiculous what you have to try and do. You can't just go straight across. You have to actually get up into the northern hemisphere and then come back down. So that doesn't make any sense. So I mapped it on the flat earth map, and whoa, okay, now it makes sense. This is Sydney, Australia on the flat earth map. So yeah, you would want to stop at Vancouver or San Francisco or LA on your way, because it is on the way. Alright, the next one I checked out, let's see, was Johannesburg, South Africa to Perth, Australia. And I chose Perth just because it's the first city you would get to. It's a straight across shot from Johannesburg, which is right here, to Perth, which is right here. So look at all the flights that came up here, and once again we only have one non-stop, then 2 one-stops from Singapore, and then a bunch from Sydney, which are kind of strange. I'll show you that in a sec here. So let's just go to the maps. Alright, these are the routes they want you to take. There's 3 separate airports right in this little area. This is Dubai and Daho, and not sure what that one is. This one's Hong Kong, this one's Singapore, and here's Perth right here. These 2 in black, this is the non-stop that they have to Perth, and this one's kind of a weird one. There's a little tiny island right here called Mauritius, and it's almost, you know, a straight shot, but it's got a 20-hour layover. So I don't know how many people would actually opt for that flight. But the reason I put these in black is because I don't think they exist either. And then you got all these flights that go to Sydney, which is here. So what, you're going to fly right over your destination, fly 2,000 extra miles, and then hop around to all these other cities before coming to Perth. So this is kind of a weird one I can't really figure out yet, especially when you look at the map, the flat earth map. All the other routes make sense because, yeah, it's on the way. Here's Perth, here's South Africa. All the stops are on the way. This is that Mauritius though, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe. These are all the flights to Sydney, so it still looks like a pretty long shot to Sydney. But who knows, maybe this map isn't even correct. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see, the last one I mapped was, I wanted to go from Cape Town, South Africa, to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and these are the routes that they were giving me. And there wasn't, yeah, I could show you that. They don't even have a non-stop, so you don't even have that option to just go straight across. So all of your other options are here. You can go to the London, Amsterdam, Istanbul, Dubai again, but you can't go straight across. And then, yeah, there's a couple stops near Rio de Janeiro and another one over here. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, strange. And then I mapped it on this map, and you can see that, you know, they aren't, South America is pointing away from the way it looks on the Mercator map, so it's not just a straight across shot like it looks on that map anyways. But yeah, you can see all these flights have to go towards the North Pole first and then down. So there you have it. I encourage you to check it out because you can use any of these other cities around. Even trying to just, you know, I tried to take some shots at just the shortest jump right across, and then you still can't do it. They make you do other things, so you just can't get these straight, easy, you know, you would think would be flights, but they're not. Thanks for tuning in.
We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
إلى اللقاء.